year-round growth with cold frames and containers. All you gotta do is just a little bit of moving in and out, covering and uncovering. Having the more sensitive plants in containers allows us to move them in and out of the house, take advantage of the week-long warm days and warm nights. The basic principles behind cold frames is insulation. With straw bales or hay bales, and obviously these are growing pretty good, which means these weren't treated, and that's a big question I get all the time about where do you get good straw or hay. You got to know the person that's putting it up. People I know that are putting it up are too cheap to put any kind of chemicals down. If you're worried about contaminated hay or straw, you want to get them early. You want to let them get rained on, let the sun beat down on them, water them yourself a little bit, see if anything sprouts. Now, if they were sprayed with Grazon, it's going to take well over 6 months for that to dissipate out. If it was glyphosate, not quite so long, a couple, 3 months. Then they'll be safe enough to use on the garden. That's what I've been told. But I try not to get anything that's been treated. But the whole point is you want to have insulation. You can use piles of mulch around where you want to have your cold frame. That's a good insulator. You want to have some kind of frame to keep the plastic from touching the leaves. If the plastic touches the leaves of anything you have growing, there's no insulation value there at all. Bales of wood chips or shavings, that's a really good option. I've also used plastic bags full of leaves. When you're building your cold frame though, you want to make sure that those edges are really tight. You might even want to put a little mulch on the outside. You do not want any of the cold air to get in. That'll defeat the entire purpose of your cold frame. Big trick is making sure that soil does not freeze. Keeping that life going, keeping those roots warm, that's the key to a good cold frame. And it only takes just a little bit of protection, and we've got seedlings coming up. And you were with me when I took these hot peppers out of the garden, and just look at the new growth. But with just a little bit of protection, you can go ahead and grow, garden, and pull vegetables all winter long. You can do this too. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.